welcome to another Tales of Middle-earth. I'm your host Taylor, and we're here with the OSBGL Don. So great to have you here, Don. We're filming a few things over at my place today, so it's going to be a fun day. And we're going to be filming a new lovely battle company.
That's right.
So we both got the book. Neither of us have played yet. Actually, neither of us played in like a month-ish.
Since the last tournament.
Since the last tournament. So if it's rough, we apologize. Blame me, not him, because yeah. Well, it's always rough when I'm doing it. I'm going to restart my Rohan battle company that you guys have seen a few times. And Don is actually going with something different this time.
I'm going to go with the Warg Riders.
With the Warg Riders.
I think it's a new battle company.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it in the last one.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one. Now, he's actually created his own custom one because you were kind of...
Yeah, the one in the book really doesn't make any sense.
A warg with a bow and a battle company? Not the best use of points
and
there.
You don't want to have, like the one out of the book, you're forced to make one of the wargs your hero. And so that's not desirable on the way the book is right now, because there's not enough upgrades for that. So I've gone with 3 Warg Riders and 1 Warg, and then added a few bits of equipment. Yeah,
so we'll get to that in a second. We're going to be doing the Chance Encounter Battle Mission Scenario. That's the word I'm looking for. I told you it was going to be rough. We're going to do the Chance Encounter one, where it's basically you have to kill the other guy down to 25%. You win if you have more than, and your opponent is under. And you lose if that's, or if you both get reduced to 25 in the same turn, it's a tie. Now, we've gone and adjusted it. I think I'm going down to 28%.
Yeah, I have 4 models, so it's easy when I'm down to 1 model.
I have
for you have 7. Yeah,
so instead of going down to 14, we decided that 28 would probably be a good spot. So
yeah, so it's 2 models for you.
2 models for me, and here are our warbands. So rolling off to see who will deploy on which side, and once we're deployed, we'll show you the table and our battle companies. So I'm 1 and I'm 3, so Don gets to pick.
Okay, I'm going to pick this side of the table.
Cool, we'll be back in a sec. So here's our battlefield, lots of battlefield in a box. Just got some of the trees for Christmas actually, and really happy with them. And Don's wargs over here have just all lined up. His leader is... Do you have names for them or no?
Not yet.
Not here. So this is his main leader right here. His 2 lieutenants, and what you see is what you get, and then
it's lieutenant and 2 sergeants.
Sorry. Oh yeah, that's what they changed out in this one, didn't they? So his lieutenant here with this shield and hand weapon, 2 sergeants with one with the throwing spear.
Yep.
Shields, and the other one just with a sword.
These 2 guys also have poison blades. So a couple points. And that's just a bare naked warg.
Bare naked warg. Well, he better cover up. That's a little promiscuous. And then over here, well, first I'm going to grab my piece of paper that has my dude's names. We've got my leader here, Baldur, with his sword and shield as always, and Falstred beside him, one of his sergeants with an axe and shield. Then we have Helmwine and Garbald with the 2 throwing spears. And then over here, we've got my other sergeant, Helothane, with the sword, right here in the middle. And then we've got Dior and... Oh, okay. I copied this from somewhere. I'm going to say Durnhelm. Both have bows. So that's my battle company, and that's that. And I guess we're into turn 1 priority to see who moves first.
Let's do it.
2 for me.
4.
4. So Don gets to move. So... we have movement. My guys have come over here and hid into the woods. So they're kind of taking a defensive position. All the wargs have just moved up, and these guys have stayed put to try and get some shots off. So you have no archery.
Correct.
And I do. Let's get some more dice out here.
Well, I have 1 throwing spear, but in this turn it will not be.
You are not far enough for that. So this guy right here, who we'll say Dior, is going to shoot directly at the warg.
Okay.
Knowing the ways. So he didn't move, so he hits on a 4+. Hits with a 6. That's a canhammer 6 there. Yeah, you're getting that glare again. And then strength 2 versus defense
4.
5s to wound. Gets a 1. No. And then, so Dior frigged up. Then Dernhelm is over here. Let's get focused on the thing. There we go. Dernhelm is there, and he's gonna go shoot towards this sergeant. He's got an in the way from the rock. So first I need a 4-up. Get the 5.
In the way.
In the way. 1, 2, 3. Hit the rock. Pass the rock. Put that in focus again. And then now need a 5 or a 6.
No. Horse or rider.
Horse or rider. Yeah, Warg Rider. Hit the rider. He's D5. 5. So needing a 6. Get a 4. Darn it.
He has a name now also. His name is Snag.
Snag is this sergeant right here.
Yeah.
So Sergeant Snag. Okay. No combat, so rolling for priority for turn 2. I got a 6, so I get to move.
A mighty 1.
So, my plan to have them attack me from 2 fronts hasn't worked, and they're all deciding to swarm these guys. So, and I didn't move. None of my guys moved. I hunkered down. So we'll say that, who was that? That was Dior. Is gonna shoot towards the Warg again. 4+. Gets a 2. That doesn't do any good. This guy right here, Dernhelm, is gonna shoot towards the sergeant. 4+. Gets a 1. No use there.
Like that rolling.
So that is the end of the turn. So priority. Here's hoping I get priority. I got a 3 versus a 1. I do have priority.
2 1s in a row. That's not a good sign.
Nope. So end of turn 3. Because my guys move full over here, but they're out of range with their throwing spears for the 8 inches. His guys have charged my guys who scurried across the water, being little chickens. But they moved full, so there's no shooting, and he's got no shooting. So that's how it looks at the end of turn 3. These are quick games, aren't they?
They are.
And now, roll off.
I can roll something other than a 1.
You roll first.
Okay, here it is.
A 1!
Oh.
Just don't roll a 1. I got a 2! So I got priority. We'll come back after movement. And reversing for a second, because he forgot about a throwing spear, he rolled a 6. If it didn't do anything, we weren't going to film. But he rolled the 6 to get it. And now,
right.
So who's he putting at? This guy over here?
Does it make a difference? It's
not really.
3 versus defense 5, I think.
Defense 4 on my bowman, defense 5 on my guys. They're both 5s.
Yeah.
So are you going to go for one of my heroes? Who's this guy?
Is the other guy with the bow not a hero?
No, my bowmen are not heroes.
Go at the bowman.
Go with the bowman.
So needing a 5.
Needing a 5. Gets the 6.
Woo!
Kills the bowman. First blood. And
Clash. He now has a name too.
Clash. Perfect. And so that's the end of the turn, so I'll do my movement now, and then we'll see where we get to. Taking a pause from the movement to show a throwing weapon. So, this orc, what was his name? He got one.
He is Clash.
Clash is throwing it there at, we'll say, Helm Wine, who does have a shield, but doesn't have it on him right now. Oops.
See if he can get another 6, which is what it takes for orcs.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Got a 4. So no thing, so he just finishes moves in there, and we'll come back at the end of movement. And these guys have been swarmed 2-on-1 twice, with 2 guys not doing anything, because they do not have spears. And these 2 little guys are left all little by their own, some way over here.
No, they shouldn't have run across the river.
Well, they were scared. There were 4 guys charging them. But they'll get back into the fight. I believe in them. And so now we're into
shooting, which there isn't any.
Which, yes, exactly. I was like, no, I don't think there is any shooting, Don. I think you nullified that one.
Well, you moved your guy 3 so he could shoot, but
I did.
Everybody's in combat now,
so. And he's good. So,
yeah.
Whoops. So now we're into combats. My hero. Do we want to do that one first? Baldur over here.
It's your call. You have priority.
I do have priority. I got the little acorn from the General's Accessory Pack. Yeah, let's do that one. And he's going to shield.
All right.
So 2 dice for me. Double 1s.
It's a good sign.
That is such a good sign.
Okay, here's my leader. Double ones?
Double ones?
Could this possibly be also double ones?
I don't think so. A 2 and a 1.
Oh my god!
Do I use my point of might to save that one?
Probably not, because I also have might.
You do, but it's not on your leader. Oh, but...
They all have might.
Yes, but then I still win the fight.
No.
Oh yeah, you guys all have might. True.
Yeah, you'd kick yours up to a 2 and I'd kick mine up to a 3. This is
Okay.
that rare occurrence where we'd have to secretly write down if we're spending might or not.
Yeah, nah, I won't. I won't. You got him, fair and square. He's not trapped though. Well, yes he is because he's knocked down.
He's just...
Knocked prone! He is prone!
Check it out.
Look at that.
Okay, so...
4 attacks on him.
My leader, still yet to be named, the only guy in my warband without a name, he is going to be rolling 4 dice at strength 4, and he has a poison blade, so re-rolling a 1.
Yikes, and I'm defense 5. So we're looking at 5s to wound.
5s to wound, re-rolling a 1.
Well, you got 2.
Dark die.
You got 3. So my guy is definitely dead. So that doesn't look good. I should have made you burn your might. I should have.
You should.
Yeah, should have.
In retrospect.
In retrospect, so the prone marker leaves as well.
How does this work now? Do you have to roll your fate or not? I'll have to check that in the rulebook for how you record experience.
We'll be right back after these short messages. Sorry, we were having technical difficulties with our short messages, our advertisements, so there was none, but we're back, and we've decided that he doesn't have to roll his fate, and it doesn't count for 1, so only his hero, which starts with a B, he hasn't figured out a name yet, we will by the end of the game, gets 1 experience point. That's what they're called in this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're on to the next combat, which is my right there, and we said that was Helmline. This is throwing spear and a shield, so he's going to shield.
Let's see if I can roll above a 2 here.
You roll first.
Okay, so the green die is for the Warg, because he is not a cavalry model.
No, so he doesn't get to charge.
So here's my awesome roll of a 5.
5. And I get a 6, so he stays alive and pushes them back.
Is he a hero?
He is not a hero. No.
What's your fight?
My fight is higher than your fight. I'm fight 3.
So am I. So I could use my might to tie that fight. And I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it, so we'll roll off?
Yep, you can just roll.
So it's your roll?
We're good and evil, so 1, 2, 3 me, 4, 5, 6 you.
4, 5, 6. 5!
You take it.
So I take it. So I push them back, and I am none the wiser there. So that is the end of the turn, so we might as well roll for priority.
Alright.
5 for me.
5 for me.
And you get it this time.
Excellent.
So I've decided to use my point of might there with Falstrad, with the axe, to do a heroic move.
And I will contest with Snag.
Snag right there. So that means we do a roll-off.
If you want to roll it off, we can roll it off. Otherwise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Either or, I don't care.
Let's roll it off.
Roll off. I got a 1.
6.
6. Darn it.
So we both use the point of might,
Yep.
and mine goes first, so basically normal priority will be reestablished.
That's true. So, my guys did a heroic march over, and his guys have swarmed my guys, so now we're into combat.
We are.
We are. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's my priority.
It's your priority, so you get to pick.
Let's go on the one closest to you.
The one closest to me
2
is
against 1.
Helmline again. Should he shield or should he not? He will shield. So I've got 2. Here, I'm not going to use...
We're both fight 3 here, by the way, right?
Yeah. 6 highest with your OSBGL dice. So you win. I am knocked down and trapped. So I'm defense 5 on him. Your strength 4.
Yes, sir.
So 5s.
5s? Oh, I forgot to do my throwing spear when going into combat, but it's too late for that now. So here's the Warg.
Yeah.
Needing 5s.
Warg gets it.
Does he have fate?
He does not have fate or anything.
Snoot.
Snoot.
Has got to kill.
Because he's got a snout.
That's right. The fight in the middle there
Yep.
Which is
that is Garbald, who's probably going to be Garbage right now.
Snag for me.
And I'm rolling. I'm just going to roll 1. You roll.
So you're fighting.
I got to beat a 5. I got the 6.
You do. I do not have might, so you win. Who do you want to attack? Warg or Rider?
I'm gonna. Well, they've got the same defense, don't they?
Nope.
Nope.
Warg is 4 and the guy is 5.
And I am strength 4. No, strength 3. Strength 3, 4, and 5. I still need 5s on both, so I'm going for the orc.
Sure.
Well, I got to kill the orc. Come on. Oh. No fair. Just got a 4.
Whew. Pushes him back.
Pushes him back.
Okay, now my leader.
Versus my sergeant, because that's what they're called in this one.
Okay, I do have a might point available here.
And do I? Yeah. No, that's the guy that I tried to do the heroic move with.
Okay.
5.
5 for me also. So we are tied in fight, correct?
Correct.
So it would be 50-50.
But you're going to use your point of might, aren't you?
I'll probably need 5s to wound you. But yeah, we'll do it. I will use my last point of might to win the fight and knock you down.
Knock me down? Where'd that... So he's prone.
Okay, so now I get 4 dice with no might available. Strength 4 versus your defense
of 5.
5, so we're needing 5s.
Yep.
And there are
2
5s.
So he's for sure dead even if he rolls his fate.
Correct.
So...
Yeah.
So, well, I'd have to use the fate, wouldn't I?
I don't think it matters. Roll it anyways, and we'll see what
because
happens.
If I use the fate, you get 2 experience points.
No, I don't think so. I guess it's only the number of wounds that you cause.
Even if it's saved by...
Let me just check the wording on how that is again.
Looking up the new rulebook, which is so pretty.
It is. Okay. Each time a hero causes a wound on an enemy model, even if it is subsequently prevented by fate,
so I have to
they
roll
will
it.
Gain +1 experience.
So you make a wound.
So it means like if I only did 1 wound on you, okay?
Yeah.
And you rolled your fate and saved it, I would still get it.
So yeah, so watch. So there's your first wound. I roll my fate.
Mm-hmm.
I fail the fate.
Mm-hmm.
But say I passed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you use your other wounds. That would get you 2 experience points. But you only got 1 because I failed the fate.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
My mind is swirling with possibilities right now, so I'm not sure what the right answer is, but
we'll go with it.
We know you're dead.
Yes, yes.
That much we know.
I'm definitely dead, and I'm going to say 2 experience points on that one. We should go back and do the other one then too, but oh well. So now we're into priority, and it's looking like I'm definitely going to lose this match. Damn, dice roll. And 1, 6. So you keep the acorn.
Do you have any might left? Because I don't.
I don't either.
Okay, so
that's it.
I'm going.
Bye, guys. Throwing spear. Needing a 6. Gets a 5. No might, so he is now in. And where's your last guy gonna go there?
My last guy will go here, we'll say.
Okay. So
pick
now
on the archer.
Now you have priority, so who are you gonna try and kill?
Let's start up here with my leader.
Perfect. That's probably why the Warg Battle Company has the 3 wargs and 2 orcs. Is so that you have less cavalry.
Like the out of the book?
The out of the book version. One. Yeah. Probably. Because as soon as you have this many cavalry in a starting one.
That's quite possible, yeah. There's only 4 models, which is a major downside, but
it's the number of dice that you eventually get. So yeah, my dude, I'll just roll normally. I gotta try and kill. I got a 1. I need new dice.
We got a 5.
So prone, knockdown. You got this. There's the 6.
1.
Yeah, but he's got no fate.
Oh, he's not a... Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I've got... And I'm going to grab the Articon dice. Let's see if those do me any better.
Okay.
On this guy over here, I want to take 1 guy out.
Sure. Let's do it.
So... Cocked. 2. 5. You win.
Nope.
No.
Actually, this is one of our other questions we had because I did roll a 1 and I have a poison weapon.
True.
We'll get to that at the end, but I'll just roll it now.
Sure. Yeah.
See what we get.
A 5.
So it is a wound.
So it is a wound. So he is. He's got a fate though.
Okay.
Rolling the fate.
He
6.
makes it.
He makes it.
But now I do get a point, even though you
Yes.
subsequently passed it with fate.
Yes.
So that is okay. I'll figure out who that is. And mark it.
That's your sword guy.
Sword guy. Okay.
I forget what his name is. Snag.
Yeah.
And then your spear guy and warg versus my 1 bowman.
Okay.
With a 1.
Now it's your turn to roll all the ones. 6.
You got the 6, so you win.
Okay, we'll go with the spearman first.
Yep.
Ugh.
He's dead. That many 6s? He's dead. 3 6s? He's dead. And that's game.
All right.
One little lone survivor right there.
Yeah, you're down below 25 now.
Yeah, for sure down below 25.
Yeah.
So there we go. Good game. And we'll tally up some points and all that fun stuff and get back to you. So we're going to roll for injuries. Sadly, I don't drink tea, as anybody who knows.
Because it says the kettle should be boiling in the
Yes,
background.
and the kettle is not boiling.
What do you
I mean,
you don't drink tea?
I don't drink
You're
tea.
Some kind of heathen?
Basically. According to Damien and them, yes I am, because I do not drink tea. So we're going to roll for my guys, since none of his died. So they're all fine over there. This is my dead pile. So we're going to go through, and we're going to start with Durnhelm.
So is this a warrior?
This is a warrior, so rolling 2d6 on a warrior, and he gets a 6, 7, 8. 6 plus is a full recovery, so he comes back. Nice and full. So then we're going to my next bowman, Dior, over here, rolling 2 dice.
Good.
He's good. So he's back. Then we're moving up, Garbald, who was a bit of garbage this game, rolling 2 dice. 5.
Injured.
Injured. So he suffers an injury and must take time to recover. So he misses the next battle. So he will stay over there, but he's laying down because he's injured. Whoop. There'd the dice go. Next one is Helmwine. He's got a 10, so he's good. So he's back.
Mm-hmm.
I like the new mechanics of this 2d6s. It seems...
Yeah, well, there's a way lower chance of your guy dying.
Yeah. And then now we're into my heroes. So we're into Falstrad here with the axe. So 2d6. Come on, what do I want?
12.
Just 12. Oh, just a 12, which I do not get. I get a 4.
Arm wound.
An arm wound. Oh no, he loses his shield. I'm going to have to model him that now. But he comes back. And then last one is Baldur, my main hero. My lieutenant. Is that what it is in this game? I forget. Sergeant, lieutenant. 9.
Just a scratch. Although not life-threatening, the hero must rest in order to heal. Miss the next game. Alternatively, the hero may roll again on this chart. However, the second result will apply, even if it is worse than the first.
Ooh, what should I do?
You a gambling man?
Should I gamble?
You could get a 12 and get a free point of fate.
I could. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm... 4.
You know what that means.
Oh! No, arm wound.
That's harsh.
That
From
is
this
harsh.
point forth, the hero cannot carry a shield, wield a two-handed weapon, or fire a missile weapon of any sort.
But he can still ride a horse.
Yep.
Perfect.
They may only use a single-handed weapon from now on. Should they have multiple arm wounds at the same time, they will be forced to retire as per the dead result.
So, Don's guy has now been named the Butcher because he lobbed off a few of my arms, I believe.
Yeah.
So
2 arm wounds. Yeah,
2
well, I don't
arm
know
wounds.
if he did both of them.
Yeah, but
he did kill 3.
He definitely did one. He definitely did one of them, so that's why he's called the Butcher.
Yeah.
So he is now choosing which chart he wants to roll on.
Because he's now up to 6
Experience points.
So I can choose combat, shooting, leadership, or evil. And I think we're going to just go with combat.
You don't want to try and get terror?
I mean, the evil stuff is good, but,
yeah.
you know, maybe later.
Maybe later?
I want to increase my fight.
Okay, so you're going to roll
Here
a d6. He's got a 2, which is a strength and defense. The hero gains +1 to either their strength or defense value. Each one can only be improved once.
Alright, alright.
I'm going to guess you're going to go with strength.
Well, this comes right into the question that we had during the game, and that was, when you're mounted, you have the choice of using either your strength or the mount's. So this guy's strength is 3, the mount's strength is 4. So obviously you're going to use the 4 from the
yes.
Warg. But he has a poison blade upgrade. So does that mean when he's using the poison blade, he has to use his strength 3?
Let's talk about that. We'll resolve this in the after action report while we're actually looking at both of us instead of the table.
Good idea.
Good idea. And I think that injuries, experience, influence, so you get 2 influence points and 2 from participating, and you get 2 for the win. So are you going to choose to use your influence on anything, do you think?
Probably not.
Probably not?
It's only 3?
No, you've got 4 right now, and you can do 3 to get a reinforcement chart, or you can just buy some wear gear and equipment.
Well, if I have 4, I'll go on the reinforcement chart.
So make a roll, and you are the Warg Riders.
Mm-hmm.
So make a roll. Got a 5. So you get a Warg Rider with throwing spear. Another one.
Okay.
Cool. So cool. There we go. And I've only got 2 experience points, so I can't do crap all. Other than maybe buy something, which I'll decide before my next game. So
that actually will leave me with 1 left over then if I had 4. So I can buy a shield for that guy also.
Perfect.
Same as the models have shields on.
Well, yeah, we're good. That's it. See you in a sec, guys. And like that, our first battle company's done. Congratulations. It was a fun match.
It was.
Dawn.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, shut up. Thankfully, none of my guys truly died. Yeah. We've got one who's a little incapacitated and a couple that are now missing arms. So right. 2 heroes of mine are missing arms.
That arm wound.
Yeah, I shouldn't have re-rolled that one.
Harsh. Yeah.
I should not have re-rolled that one. That is
no two-handed weapon, no missile weapon, and no shield.
I should have just deleted it from the camera, and then we would have been fine.
Yeah, re-roll. Yeah.
No, I just didn't. No, I'm not going to re-roll.
So there's the thing: is a throwing spear a missile weapon?
True.
It's a throwing weapon, but is it a missile weapon?
Yes. With this game, we've come out with a few questions for battle companies. Is a throwing spear, who typically you can have a spear and a shield, because Rohan, that's what the models come with.
Yeah. Is
it considered a missile weapon? Yeah. So
from a WYSIWYG point of view, it would seem to be legal, but the rule says, I believe it says a missile weapon of any kind or something of that nature.
Yes, which
technically would seem to eliminate it. But
so I don't know. Well, I think he can't get it. I mean, I want him to keep his axe anyway for piercing strike, and the other guy's sword. But that is a question. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, the other question that we had was if you give a Warg Rider, poison blades, and then use the strength of the Warg,
which is 4, whereas an orc is 3.
Yeah, so you use the strength of the Warg, which is 4. Do you still get the reroll on the ones, even though you weren't using quote-unquote the blade?
Yeah, and I thought this was in the FAQ somewhere, but we just checked and we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it anywhere, so if you know, again, comment down below, let us know, keep us in the loop.
So I actually rolled either +1 strength or +1 defense for that hero, so now it's kind of important that we know if there is an actual ruling. Yeah. I probably will take the strength upgrade anyways, because it's likely at some point he's going to lose his mount.
Warg, and you want that strength 4 running around on the table, even if he doesn't have the Warg. So Dawn came out of it with... Do we have any other questions? I'm trying to think.
Well, not really about our game, and
No.
as we've been talking, there's actually quite a lot of rules questions that come up for the Warg Rider Battle Company, and mainly it's because you can have a wild warg as a hero.
And then what can they take?
Yeah, really what they need to do is make a list of eligible gear that a wild warg can actually get. Yeah,
so that will be interesting. I definitely think, as we were having your game, that the reason why you had 3 wargs and 2 riders as opposed to 3 riders and 1 warg was to get to ease up on the quote unquote cavalry that you're
it's 1 less cavalry, so maybe that was why they put 3 wargs in it and only 2 riders.
Yeah, because I think that did hurt me a little bit. Yeah, having all those extra attacks always on me and not being able to...
But to me, like, the way the battle company is and the rules are, it just doesn't make any sense to make a warg a hero.
No, completely.
Because in this version of the rules, as far as I can tell, your warg hero can never become a cavalry, whereas in the old fan-made publication they could, which made it desirable.
Exactly, yeah. You take one as a hero and eventually an orc would come with them, and then that would be cool. So maybe that's something that they're going to FAQ or something like that, maybe put that on a advancement table or something like that. I'm interested to see what they keep coming out with and all the white dwarfs. I've started buying them again, so that's new and that's different. I never thought I would buy another white dwarf again in my life, and then now I kind of have to.
Well, white dwarf is a whole nother topic. I started buying them too, and Hobbit Strategy Battle Game or Middle Earth is one of the reasons why, but also because they're putting out a lot more stuff that's not just specifically 40k or Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, no, they've put out a lot more stuff, so that's good to see. And I want to enjoyed playing with that, enjoyed using the little bits of the general as an accessory pack. I got to thank 6 Squared Studios for purchasing that for me. So I've enjoyed using it, and we're going to probably do a review at some point.
I got a bunch of their stuff at the Brantford tournament.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of them.
Yeah, they make great stuff, so definitely check them out. Their link will be down below. And our Patreon is down below if you want to support what we do here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ignite your hobby.